ashamed to say that either, because he's a cool guy. I'm going to welcome to the stage your friend and mine, Tim, the right-hand man. Give it up for him right here.
Thank you. What a nice introduction. I don't know about the star of that. There were some good people in that. How's everybody today? It's a good crowd, good-looking group. The women of Orlando are in trouble, I think. Save some for me. I'm a good writer. I don't know if I've got a blog called righthandmanifesto.blogspot.com. Show of hands, who's ever read any of my articles on there? Okay, good. I'm a much better writer than I'm a speaker, so I'd rather just come and kind of give you a talk. Not the most gifted, but I'll try to add some of my humor and experience. A little about myself. Contrary to the popular opinion that I was raised by wolves or nuns, depending on which woman you ask, I'm more than just like an Irish boy that can hold my drink in a conversation. I'm a father, son, brother, friend, former husband, mentor, sometimes a lover. And I'm just like your average guy. You know, I've had some success in business. Now I define my life by the kind of things I enjoy to do. It's not so much about, you know, when you meet somebody, they always say, hey, what do you do? And then you're kind of judged by your vocation or what you've chosen to do with your life. I think of more things, you know, I describe myself, you know, I play the guitar. I sound worse than Bob Dylan. I sing off key, but I still expect to be treated like a rock star. I like to cook. It's a great skill to have. It's fun. I've got 3 daughters. That's a big part of my life, raising them, seeing them grow up. It's really cool. And I've got a lot of great friends and great family in town. Someone was asking earlier, I was out in the lobby talking, that I'm fortunate in American culture, generally when you reach adulthood, you go to college, and you kind of move off, and you move away from your family. I'm very fortunate. All my family lives here in Orlando, my kids, my parents, my brothers, so it's really a nice twist. American culture seems to be more pulled apart at the seams in the past 30 or 40 years. So that's a little bit about myself. On the interview for the community tapes, I explained a little bit how I got in the community. I joined the local lair a few years ago, met some great guys. I see a couple guys in it, hear from it. 3 of my best friends now I met through the community, so I owe a lot to it. I kind of backed away from it in the past couple years because I think there's a progression that people go into they get in the community, they get involved because they need a new paradigm in dealing with women. And so I found that, got excited about it, did some crazy things, and I think you got to push yourself to the edge of your comfort zone and do some things. I never wore a feather boa or a stuffed animal around my neck, but you know, I've plenty of times of clawing women in, saying just craziest shit to them, and seeing some good results from that. But I thought, what am I going to, I talked last year, you guys can go online and look at the speech. Some of you a couple of guys told me that they had seen the video from last year and enjoyed that. And that was like taking a drink out of a fire hydrant, because I was trying to throw all my experience of what I do, my own style in dealing with women, into one speech, and it ran over, and Anthony was very gracious. He gave me more time. But this year I thought, when we were doing the community tapes, he asked me the question, what are you going to talk about? And I thought, well, everybody, there's guys better at pickup that are coming, you know, to share with you their style of doing it. And my experience really comes from, I'm not a great pickup artist. I'm not lacking by any means in that area. I always have a lot of options in my life when it comes to women. But the other part of the background, why I chose to talk about it, is that I'll be 45 this year, so I'm a little older than most people in the room. And when Anthony asked my question, what do you talk about? I said, well, since he's kind of turning the whole 21 convention to be more of a success type seminar for young men, what's the best thing I could share? A good buddy of mine, always have these conversations, and we're sharing things about mistakes we've made in the past 10 years. He said, wouldn't it be great if you get your hands on a book that was all the things my dad never told me? You know, our dads had an experience and grown up with their father and what they shared with them. Maybe some of them had limited experience with different things in life. Some of them had one part of expertise, but some of them missed it in this area. Some of them got young. Some of our dads maybe married a couple times. So I thought that the best thing I could share with you is the top 10 mistakes that a man can make in his 20s.